as fast as I can. Okay, so let me just follow me closely. I'm going to be sharing with you some success stories. Now, C21FG, over the past 4 years plus, we have 1,000,001 success stories, 1,000,001. But I've just tried to compress it, and I want to use at least, I want to say at least 15 if I can. I have over 70, 80 slides, but I'm going to try and make it as brief as possible, okay? I've already been introduced. I'm going to talk more about myself very soon, but I'm going to go right into it. I want to talk about Mr. Temitope Awelewa. Now, as I'm speaking about these people, I want you to picture yourself in their shoes, and I want you to understand that if they have made it, you can also make it, okay? Now, Temitope Awelewa is a very educated person. He came from a very, very humble background, had so many goals, so many dreams, okay? But for him to go to school, his father had to call a family meeting, like a village meeting. Everybody contributes money. The meeting lasted for 3 hours, and they were supposed to contribute how much? Just 101,000 naira. 3 hours meeting, family meeting. Guess what? After the whole meeting, they finally agreed to contribute the money in 3 installments. Imagine how poor he was. But look at him today. Thanks to this amazing platform, he has bought this amazing, beautiful car for himself, got married to the woman of his dreams, and he has traveled to different parts of the world. Guess what? He's building his own house. From going from somebody who your whole family cannot even gather 101,000 naira to somebody who owns his own house. I want you to start clapping from where you are. That is what this business can do for you. It is no respecter of person, no respecter of status, no respecter of nothing. I'm going to tell you about Lola Ogundare. Oh my goodness. This is somebody who I love so much and I respect so much because Lola was a hustler. She had done so many businesses. She's an orphan, lost her mom at a young age, lost her dad. She had siblings. She's the one taking care of her siblings. She tried so many things. Nothing worked for her. But thanks to this amazing platform, she registered. She borrowed the money to register. Right now, she's living a life of her dreams. She bought this amazing car worth millions of naira for herself. She has a massive office in Kano, thousands of people that she's mentoring. She has traveled to different parts of the world, and she's doing extremely well. If Lola can do it, you can do it. Don't make excuses. Don't say, I don't have a father. I don't have a mother. Don't say any of that. Because people with whatever excuse you have are doing fantastically well, and you can also make it as well. Are you following? Let me talk about Abigail Asunda. Oh my God. Abigail had so many goals, so many dreams. She said that growing up, she suffered so much as a child, and she did not want her children to go through the same thing. She tried so many things, but nothing worked for her until she came to this amazing platform. In just 9 months, Abigail bought the first car you can see on the left-hand side. Just 9 months. What is your excuse? 9 months she bought that car. Okay, and guess what? After about a year plus, she bought the second car you can see. 2 cars in this business. From going from somebody who is extremely broke to buying 2 cars, this is what the business can actually do for you. And guess what? She has qualified for different vacations, taking many of her teammates. She has a massive, massive team in Benue State. She has so many offices all around the world. Guess what? If she can do it, you can also do it. I'm going to talk about John Obodo. This is a young guy who was earning salary of 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira salary. What can 30K do for a young man? Guess what? But thanks to this amazing platform, he got started, he was mentored, and he's now a monthly millionaire. I put one of his alerts there. 1 million, oh my goodness, from 30,000 naira. Right now, his tithe from our business is much, much, much more, like 4 of his monthly salary when he was working before. He's now a Millionaire Circle member, a gold executive, a Dubai Chief qualifier, and he's doing extremely well. We are so proud of him. If he can do it, you can do it as well. I'm going to talk about Esther Onoja, somebody who I respect so much because she's a young girl. She reminds me of myself when I started. Okay, now Esther Onoja, 22 years old, she joined as a student. She's right now just 22 years old. But as a student, she couldn't pay school fees. Life was hard. Her mom had hustled. Things were so hard for her. But she borrowed the money. She used her school fees. Listen to me. She used her school fees to register. But as of today, her life has changed. She does $500,000 monthly, and she will earn more than her mother. Oh, you don't understand. I want you to start clapping where you are. There are no limitations in her business. There's no excuse. I'm going to talk about Miracle. Oh my goodness. Miracle was a copper when she joined the business. She tried so many things. Nothing worked for her. People that knew that they were destined for greatness. But she had one problem. How do I achieve it? When she started the business, her parents were against her. They came to the office and said, please, you've kidnapped our daughter. This business will never work. Blah, blah, blah. They were so much against her. But today, they cannot hold family meeting in her house if Miracle is not there. Oh my goodness. This business will take you from a lower playing ground to a higher ground. Those who did not respect you before, through this event, they will begin to respect you. I'm so proud of her. She's doing extremely well. She has many offices. I'm going to talk about Adonis Adoyin. Oh my goodness. You see, there are people who are so educated. Okay, there are people who are so educated, but guess what? They're extremely poor. I tell people education doesn't lead to money. Are you following? Don't let anybody deceive you and tell you about go for masters. Adonis had his own masters. He had his degrees. He was very, very hardworking. But guess what? He got a job in a hotel. Salary was terrible for him. He worked there for 7 years, nothing to show for it. He didn't have enough money to take care of his family and his wife and all that. But thanks to this amazing business, he got started. He's doing extremely. He's a multi-millionaire now, traveled to different parts of the world, and we are so, so proud of him. What is your excuse? Your background doesn't matter. I'm going to talk about Michael Okoro, who went from somebody who was earning, he had a master's degree as well, earning 45,000 naira as salary, to a wealth creator. How can they pay a master's holder 45,000 naira salary? But that's the country we're in. But from there, he joined our business. He's now an extremely wealthy man, has a massive office in Ibadan, different teammates, mentoring other people. Guess what? Look at this beautiful machine, oh Lord, that he bought for himself. You see, when you join this business, oh, I don't even know how to start saying it. But there's nothing that you imagine that you picture that cannot happen. I remember Mike those days hustling. I don't want to tell you about his past story, but he did not look like this. But now he looks different, okay? I'm going to talk about Anthony Madu. This is somebody who I really respect him much. A very fantastic politician, you know, a good politician, not the bad one, a very good politician. But he ran for politics. He lost 40 million naira in election. He did not make any money. 40 million naira. He was in debt. He had to shut down for 1 month. He wasn't talking to anybody. He did not know what to do, but he came to Abuja. One of the G leaders invited him for this amazing platform, and he joined. He registered with 7 accounts immediately. He was broke, or he was going, but he still joined 7 accounts. Why? Because he saw the vision. As soon as he registered, what happened for him? He started doing the business. He went to go and borrow money to open an office. He did not have money. He borrowed money to set up an office in Bayelsa because he knew the importance of this business. Guess what? He kept on running it. Today, he's doing extremely well. He's extremely successful. He's a multi-millionaire. He bought this amazing, beautiful Mercedes-Benz for himself, and he has paid off that debt of 40 million. Oh my God. What are you owing? What do you need? Deep Business can give it up to you. Look at Weke Samuel. Oh my goodness. When he was sharing his success story, it nearly led me to tears. A young guy. You know, he has done laboring work. He has sold books. He has done so many things. But guess what? To no avail. But thanks to this amazing platform, there is no respecter of person. Don't let anybody discard your youth. Guess what? He's doing extremely well. He's a monthly millionaire. I mean, weekly millionaire. And guess what? He bought this amazing, lovely car for himself, and he's doing extremely well. I don't know what people have told you. I don't know what you want. But whatever it is that you want, this business can give it to you. I have just 4 minutes. I'm going to run very fast. Oh, I have so many slides. Let me run. I'm going to tell you about Omeri Emmanuel. Oh my God. Omeri was earning 40,000 naira salary. 40,000 naira as a teacher. What can 40K do for you? How do you marry or do anything with 40,000 naira? Guess what? But thanks to this amazing platform, he's now a 2-comma club member. He has mentored so many people. He's doing extremely well. He's a master presenter. He's a master trainer, master closer. He's fantastic. And all these things came from this amazing platform. Are you following? I'm going to tell you about David Shebi. Okay. Why I like this guy is that he's someone that when he joined the business, before he started making any money, he resigned from his job. Some of you say, let me make money first. After making money, I resign. No, this guy resigned from his job before he even started making money in the business. He resigned and started doing the business fully. Guess what? Right now, he's a monthly millionaire doing extremely well, and we're so proud of him. Are you following? I'm going to tell you about Regina Shedrack. This is someone who was a celebrity in the celebrity industry. She was a film producer, you know, a fashion designer, all these people that were high and mighty. But she said that she fell sick. As soon as she fell sick, her business went to the ground. There was nobody to help her do her business. She wasn't making any money. I know you may be making money where you are, because some of you are not totally committed to our business. The business that you are doing outside, the job you are doing, if you fall sick today, can it continue running? The answer is no. But in our business, if you fall sick today, you keep on making money. I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me. I'll tell you about that later on, okay? But guess what? Regina is now a monthly millionaire, doing extremely well. We're so proud of her. She now produces her own movies, courtesy of this amazing platform with money from here, okay? Let me tell you about Ngozi and Aneto. Why do I like her? She was a school owner. She joined during the lockdown. So all she knows is Zoom. She was scared. How do I pay my salaries by September? What do I do? How do I do things? Lockdown and all that. She was scared. But this business economy has nothing to do with Nigerian economy. Guess what happened to her? She joined the business, did extremely well. If you see the alerts, oh my God, look at the alerts you are seeing on the screen, guys. I want to tell you that whatever you think is what can actually happen. You can see 346,000 naira, 882,000 naira, 200. All these monies came in 1 month. What is your excuse? What is your excuse? I'm going to tell you about somebody I love so much, Pharmacist Chinyere Osakwe. She's like a mommy to me. She's like a mommy to all of us, and she's amazing. She's a pharmacist, you know, retired as a director of pharmacy in FCD. This one that has worked for decades. She knows what she's talking about. Some people are praying for government job. These are people that have been there, gone to the top of their career. And she joined our business and she's doing extremely well now. She works the business so well. She's the global ambassador, qualified for different trips, mentor thousands of people. I'm so proud of her. She's doing so well. How old are you? Age is not a barrier. I've showed you the young. I've showed you the elderly. I've showed you the middle class. You have no excuse. I'm going to tell you about John Ugu, okay? John had so many debts. He had so many things he was trying to do, but no money to do them. But thanks to this amazing business, he went from any 20K salary to becoming a monthly millionaire, international team qualifier, car qualifier. You have no excuse. I'm going to tell you about Gloria Ukachukwu. Okay, Gloria was rejected. Some of you, your family is rejecting you. Your family is telling you you cannot make it. Your family is telling you that this business does not work. Don't answer them. Gloria's brother insulted her to the point where she cried, she wept, that you will never make it in this business. You will never succeed. You are a scam. Her own brother. But guess what? Bishop Oyedepo says, only a fool doubts proofs. The best revenge is success. Write it down. Write it down. The best revenge is success. Through this amazing business, she bought this amazing car for herself. She has an office. She's mentoring people. And guess what? All those who were telling her she will not make it, you know what they are doing now? We need to, this business will help you firm all the naysayers in your life. Look at Miss Amagri. Okay. Why do I love her so much? She works in Shell. Shell Nigeria, yes, people are praying for Shell job. But she said that throughout her life in Shell, she was always asking for salary. Every time she would call the HR, please, is salary ready yet? Is it time for salary? Will you pay your salary? Every time. But she joined our business during the lockdown. Guess what happened to her? She said for the first time in her life, she did not ask her HR for salary. That her salary entered her account and she was wondering, what is this money? She now realized, oh my God, the salary. You know why? Because she was making money from her business. Look at their last day. She makes over $1 million every month from her business. Oh my goodness. Tell you about Tolulope Jones. He was a banker, worked in the bank for many years, nothing to show for it, worked so hard, tried his best, nothing. He said all his friends were traveling abroad, doing Yahoo. He said, I'm going to stay in Nigeria, I'm going to make money, I'll not travel abroad, I'll not do Yahoo. But thanks to this amazing business, he had different offices in Warri, he's doing extremely well, he has bought his own car, and he's so happy. I'm going to talk about Hadiza Muazzin Nababa. Why do I love her so much? You know, there's so many Northerners who don't work hard, who don't push, who are subjected. But she said, no, I'm going to break through. She worked extremely hard, joined the business. Right now, she's financially loaded. She was working at NGO, but she knew that NGO doesn't give her so much money to start her dreams. Through this amazing platform, she's doing extremely well. I'm going to stop here with the testimonies. I'm going to tell you a bit more about myself. You already know my story, okay? But I'm going to rush through it, okay? This is me when I joined the campaign. I want you to look at this picture very well. Look at this picture very well. You see, poverty is a bastard. Nobody is ugly. It is money that will make you look fine. I was looking terrible. I was beaten, battered, and tattered by poverty. But when I joined, I knew that I was going to make it. In 3 months' time, I raised 594,000, resigned from my job, bought my first car, gave it to a member of my church. Yes, I dashed the car to a member of my church. And in 6 weeks, I bought my second car. 2018, I got awarded as the top 5 highest earner in the whole of North Central region. I'm still in my 20s. I'm just 28 years old. If I can do it, you can do it as well. Okay. Guess what? I bought this lovely car for myself. I had dreamt of this car for years. I'm the first lady to buy GLK in C2 Energy. Many people are buying GLK now, but I was the first to do it. Millions of naira cost this car. If somebody had told me that before the age of 30, I will carry millions and buy a car, I would say it's a lie. But this business makes the impossible possible. Okay. And things I bought a car for my mom, like some of you may know. I bought a car for my father about 2 weeks ago. When I bought this car, my father spoke in tongues. You don't understand. Have you ever made your parents speak in tongues? My father spoke in tongues. And I took the car to his office. I said, Daddy, this is for you. People were blessing me left, right, and center. They told my child to buy me an aeroplane. Oh my goodness. And I'm now the top 9 highest earner in the whole of Nigeria. Okay, sorry, I'm sweating. I'm so excited. I'm the top 9 in Nigeria. And I did it in less than 4 years. If I can do it, you can also do it as well. I have different offices. I'm so excited. I'm going to hand over to Mr. Nefo Esimai. He's going to take us on what next to do. I want you to get excited. I want you to get happy because your life is about to change. Thank you very much, guys. God bless you. Mwah. I love you.